Ordering the canvas, getting the big roll in, slamming it down on the floor, rolling it out, putting the 2x4s on top of it, cutting, stapling it all around, flipping the giant thing over, building the little apparatus so you can float above it, gessoing it all. And then you have to take the 2x4s all off, undo all the staples, and then you have to roll up and then roll it out the opposite direction, flip it over and unroll unnaturally, and then you have to sand it. Now you have to roll it back up. And I guess we better put the PVC pipes to make it a giant scroll on, to tape those bad boys on. And now I have 2 PVC pipes with an 8 by 12 foot piece of fabric, gessoed with lines, carrying it into the Starbucks. It was the year where I did not want to go to work, and I painted 56 pictures that year. I was relieving my stress or something by just working all the time. That finally come to an end. What would happen if you don't have anything else to do, and you can focus and you can be happy, and it will work because you've got it lined up where you don't really have to worry. It just made sense. You know, why hide behind fear, I guess, and why not take a challenge? I've got about 14 days of drawing ahead of me. So with the picture, I got it from my NFL photographer buddy, and I printed that out. I put all those lines on that one picture, printed 42 sections out, got those all numbered and all ready to go. Now I'm walking in the Starbucks with my picture, my apparatus to hold one end of the thing off the ground, my pencil, and my little sheet stick, my little measuring stick that I made to draw it out. And now I'm sitting down for the first time knowing that I've got about 120 hours to draw. April 2009, I started painting at coffee shops every single day. So that was when I was working at Walgreens every other week. If you're gonna make anything of it, it was probably the right time. So if I'm gonna take my second degree in art, which my first degree was in business management, and now I spent 4 years hammering on art every day. And so this is the point where I made the decision, okay, well, let's see what I can do without the other hassles of having a job and having the stress, and let's trade all those for different ones. It's such a long road, and it's starting out just a blank 8 foot by 12 foot piece of fabric that's just white, and you're gonna make all these little tiny pencil lines, and they're only like this big. You do all these minute little drawings day in, day out. now you start getting out the colors and laying out all the colors on your canvas. You start getting everything ready, and I start painting the helmets and the face masks first. Like 14 days of drawing, and then another 20 days of painting. And it's pretty easy at the beginning because you're making a white canvas colorful. And so you're plowing out big swaths of paint and making things change by painting numbers and jerseys and all the fun stuff that goes along with it. Especially on a big picture like this, where you can make it through my drawing, then you start to see the painting, then you start to see it build on it each day. And then when I supplement just looking at this and I show you the pictures of it, like of it hanging on the wall, you're like, everybody is so like immersed, like goggle-eyed, I guess, you know. It's like, wow, that's awesome. And that positive feedback, I guess, gives me, you know, inspiration to keep going. So it's a give and take for sure. It is very interesting because you don't necessarily ever get to step in an artist's studio and see the progress of the picture being painted. I mean, usually you have to step behind walls and step through doors. I don't know if that makes me a performing artist or a circus attraction, but it's fun for me. You can imagine just sitting there like you're drinking your coffee, reading your book, and you're looking across the table, and you look again, it's like the whole freaking helmet's painted now. That was so cool. And then you watch and you just see what else has been painting, like, so because I go from one end to the next and I'll roll the whole thing, and these people will be like looking out of the corner of their eye. My 8-foot is pretty cool, really, and it's fairly easy to handle, fairly easy to take in and out of places, because I still enjoy going to coffee shops, and you know, this large size doesn't prohibit or stop me from working wherever I want. It's such a place of, I guess, community where you can look forward to seeing people and they look forward to seeing you, and you just feed off each other's vibes. And you know, when you have that to look forward to, it doesn't feel so lonely working in a studio and like in a closed environment. It gives me the motivation, I guess, to get out of the bed and to go and immerse myself in the general public, really. But then you get kind of towards the end and you've got it all painted, and it starts to slow down. Now we're just making the shading look right, because does that leg look right, or do I need more blue there, or do I need more shading there? And start thinking about what you're gonna do with this picture and who might want it and where we're gonna go from here, and at the same time their next project. To be able to work on something that like you feel that you're good at, I think that is like you know, life achievement for anybody. These giant canvases are the most fun for me personally, and they're the most fun to see like come together as a whole. That is the hope for me in the future, just to be able to continue with a work that makes me happy and makes other people happy. I can't finish the picture and just sit on my couch and wonder, because that's not me. I'm a creator. So if I can't create this, I'll have to create something else. It's a pretty interesting way to like spend a life and utilize your ability and your drive, and I don't know. I think that's pretty good. You have a drive in you that continues every day, and it's not like one can shut off a drive, right?